Good morning and welcome to a deserted McDonald's here just after 6 a.m. in Warwick. So I've parked up and now I'm heading into the centre and towards the castle. Looks like I'm passing through one of the old gates into the town. It's a very ancient town, Warwick, and you can just see the flag flying on the castle now, and the first hints of morning light as dawn's breaking about an hour before sunrise. We've got these, they look like Tudor buildings. I might try and take a picture of this. Here we have an 1826 building with a light outside, a dispensary. So I guess that must have been like a chemist, we might call them now, I think. So I've just got my little tripod and the Sony RX100. I was setting it up and got like a 3-second exposure. Or was it 5-second? 5-second exposure here on this scene. And hopefully that's come out okay. It's quite a nice scene with the tower behind the light and then the Tudor type houses. So fingers crossed. So I've never tried light trails before, but I'm just trying them here. Just set up a 25-second exposure with the cars going backwards and forwards on this street. So I'll try another one in a minute. We'll wait for a few cars. And in an ideal world, we'll have the lights coming this way and the rear lights going the other way, so we get white and red. Probably come out a bit rubbish, but. There you go. I've just had a McDonald's coffee, but it must be said this looks quite tempting here. Coffee one. They're just setting up for the morning. I don't think they're open yet. Looks like a nice shop, and those chairs look quite comfy. Anyway, right, exposure number 2 with the light trails. I've got my little bitty tripod set up on a bin here, give me a bit of height. I'm just going to try one last one as the road becomes a bit busier, as the morning traffic here on this Monday morning begins to get going. I'll just try one more attempt at these light trails. Just coming back round into this kind of central square. Oh, I don't know what they were thinking, really. Got these lovely old buildings and then some 60s or 70s, I don't know, town hall type building. Don't really know what they were thinking. So, Warwick Books, that looks good. Got the rubbish collecting coming through, got Costa Coffee. You've got the tilted wig. Now that looks like it might be a good picture with the lights on. Betfred. And of course, it goes without saying that this lovely old building is now a Wetherspoon. So here we go. With the flag, I guess that's the local Warwickshire flag or something like that, I don't really know. Anyway, let's try and take a picture of this, the Thomas Lloyd. Randolph Adolphus Turpin. There you are. I guess one of Warwickshire's sons. Look genuinely Tudor. Now it'd be interesting if they are. See, they look like they might be some sort of museum. Welcome to one of the most important medieval buildings in Europe. Our ancient home was originally built by the United Guild of Warwick in the late 1300s and early 1400s. It is an architectural treasure. The Guild gave Robert Dudley, favourite of Queen Elizabeth I, these buildings for him to create a sanctuary for the brethren, honourable military men who fought for monarch and country. That has not changed today. We invite you into our home to hear about our 450-year-old unbroken legacy of community living and the historical importance of our buildings and gardens. So there you go. Looks really good. Couple of minutes now before sunrise. Okay, so you're getting a much better view of the castle here. My intention is now to kind of shoot it. It's a bit, I've got a little bit of cloud interest, but virtually nothing. But as the sun comes up, maybe we'll get some nice light hitting the castle, which might be quite nice. So I'll stick around here for a bit. This is obviously a river. And then on the other side, the river goes, well, I'll take you across the road here and look the other way, down the river. And we'll try and get the directions that we got here. All right, so according to my compass, north is that way. So south is kind of that way. So the sun, oh, you can see it, look, it's kind of like rising in that direction. So hopefully that would be perfect for hitting this castle and giving some nice light. So fingers crossed. You can probably see, like if I zoom in, the sun is actually coming up behind those trees on this major road. I think there might be a school down there. It's absolute mayhem. Kids wandering across the bridge, traffic really, really heavy. But anyway, just waiting for the first morning light to hit the castle, and this might be a really nice shot. Just as I await better light, I've come to the other side. Someone kindly let me across the road. Hopefully I'll be able to get back. No guarantee. There was a really nice park on the banks here. It seems to be quite an extensive park. And the ducks are out on the river this morning. Looks like there's some kind of rowing boats and kayaks, canoes, pedalows that you can hire. I'd imagine they're shut for winter. Can't imagine too many people wanting to go out in the cold temperatures of winter. But yeah, you see the sun gradually coming up, and the light now beginning to change on the castle and become a bit more attractive. Okay, so I've taken some early morning shots on that bridge looking at the castle by the River Avon, and now I'm Warwick Castle, and now I'm kind of just seeing if I can get a different perspective. I'm coming past these very nice kind of cottages that line the bank of the river. I'm just really looking for a different perspective. And again, this such a historic town. There's kind of a lot of mock Tudor stuff, and obviously earlier on you'll have seen the genuine Tudor stuff as well in terms of the buildings. So maybe some of these are genuinely kind of Tudor, 1500s, 1600s, I don't know, but see if there's anything on the front. But very, very pleasant. So really enjoyable morning's photography here in this lovely historic place. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.